What's going on, YouTube? Cloverbells here, back with another Series 10 collaboration showcase, and we're finally bringing Lugia onto the channel. And with Lugia, I have RandomGamingVGC. So, Random, would you like to say hello to our viewers out there and tell us a little bit about your VGC background?
Yeah, sure. Thanks for having me, firstly. You know what, I was laughing a bit when I was watching some of the other people you've collabed with. They've got like 10 years of VGC experience, have been playing it, entering worlds and all that. And I'll be honest, I'm just a guy in my room that picked up Pokemon VGC about, what, 10 months ago? And I picked it up pretty quickly and ended up enjoying it, you know, getting to Master Ball, playing into some small tournaments and doing pretty well. But it's not like I've got this sort of like long history where I've sort of won nationals or anything like that, I'm afraid. But yeah, you know what, it's good to be here. I'm just a regular guy, just looking forward to playing some Pokemon.
Hey, if you said 10 months, that's about the same time I started. I started right around Series 6, so yeah, might as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, we've got Lugia on the channel. Lugia is one that is not used very often in Series 10 or even Series 8, so hopefully we can get some dubs with the OG Gen 2 Legendary. So, without further ado, you know how this goes. Random Gaming is going to call all the shots. I'm just going to click the buttons. And without further ado and wasting any more time, let's just go straight into the ranked games. It's Groudon with Porygon 2 and Venusaur. I feel like I just played this team yesterday. This looks like a Series 8 team.
You see it a lot, eh? I'm not particularly worried about this. The only thing I've got to worry about a bit is Venusaur and Koko, I guess. I want to play a bit aggressive. And I feel like starting Lugia and Raichu.
Oh, okay. We're going for weakness policy, yeah?
Yeah, we can activate it. I don't think we need to straight away. I will put Tapu in the back to switch into Override Terrain and also to prevent Sleep Powder from Venusaur. And we do want Intimidate. It's whether we feel more comfortable running Incin or Lando. I feel better with Lando based on their team, and it's also got Lumberry, so it's a safer switching against like Sleep Powder Venus.
Do we have Earthquake?
We do.
Oh, nice. That's gonna come in handy against Lugia with Lugia. Okay, cool.
Yep.
All right, we'll lock in.
Yeah, that's one of the things. But to be honest, the amount of times you get Lugia and Landorus on the field where you feel like you're comfortable with both of them isn't always that often. But yeah, when it works, it works.
Yes, if we have the option, we will absolutely go for it. Alright, there's no Rillaboom, so maybe this can work. So, let's see what he does. He's going with Porygon Koko. I thought he might lead the Porygon. I didn't count on the Koko, but here it is.
Right, too, right?
Yeah.
The question here is whether we feel...
Earth Power?
We want to... Earth Power is the obvious one. Tapu Koko doesn't have much bulk. So you can either use Brutal Swing to break their potential Sash. What other Pokemon they got in the back? Anything with Sash?
No.
Really Life Orb, right?
It could be. Maybe it's AV. Could be the Entei Scarf.
I would... This sounds a bit greedy, but I would play... I feel like playing Calm Mind.
Oh.
I'll explain why afterwards. Calm Mind and a Nuzzling... in fact, you can just fake out the Porygon.
Fake out the P2, okay. Let's see if he switches the Tapu Koko. He doesn't switch, so this tells me it might be a dark move. Oh, he's just going for that. Wait, what? That's our policy.
Yep. So that's fine. Now, the other thing, the annoying thing is it breaks our Multiscale.
Yes.
But at least I'm not worried about trickling for Porygon anymore, which is one of my big fears. And we got special attack boost on Raichu, which probably won't make that much of a difference, but it's nice. The key thing about this team here is that if they don't threaten the Lugia, just set up, and then make them threaten the Lugia. And at the moment they don't. You know what? I'm really afraid of one thing.
What is it?
I'm afraid of foul play on Porygon.
Ooh.
It doesn't happen that often, but it's the kind of thing that if they're going to tech it now, they are going to do it. I would... have they got a flying switching?
No. It's on the field right now.
Yeah, exactly. Earth Power Koko.
Ooh.
And I would nuzzle Porygon. And if it's a foul play, it's going to look not very pretty.
Alright, well, they do run foul play in Series 10, so let's try it. We're gonna nuzzle and go for the Parahax. Alright.
Yeah,
And
well,
oh, he's faster still. I don't know if he understands how it works.
I'll take it, but it will still feel bad if we get hit by a +2 foul play on the thing. I wonder if they're fast.
Oh my god, that doesn't kill! Oh, he just goes for Trick Room. Ooh.
That's fine, we've got a speed drop, right?
Yes.
At this point, we can Electro Web, and I know this sounds stupid, but I would click Recover. I want to preserve Lugia's Multiscale.
Okay.
It's such a good. All I can say is just very, very helpful. We can Electro Web. That should get the the KO onto Koko.
Now,
+2.
yes.
So this might actually be alright.
Before I click this, do we care that the Groudon switches into the Koko slot?
Not really, because Groudon doesn't threaten Lugia.
Okay. Alright, so it's going to be an Ice Beam here. So this is a pretty good call if we recover, as long as we don't get frozen, which we don't, and here it is. And the Raichu, I think it's going to go after the Koko. We'll see. Is this a Gleam? Oh, it's Nature's Madness. Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah, well, I really wish we would have recovered now.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, well, at least we'll pick up the Koko here. That did a lot to the Porygon.
Yeah. So, at this point, it's not great that Lugia is on half HP. We do have +1 special defense, so Porygon's not a threat. They've shown they haven't got foul play, unless I don't know what they're doing, but if they had foul play, they would have clicked it there.
Alright. Here's the Groudon.
They're not going to press this blade here, surely, just for the Raichu.
Could be Rock Slide.
Rock Slide won't carry from this range. We click Recover. We have to worry about the flinches, but then we switch in. No, we switch in Incineroar. Oh, did we put Incineroar or Landorus in the back?
We have Landorus in the back.
Either way, it's fine. Landorus is fine.
Do you want a Volt Switch or actually Hard Switch?
We don't have Volt Switch on Raichu.
Oh, what? Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, we're doing it. Alright. Here it is. Alright, well, you mentioned that we wouldn't get the chance to try an Earthquake next to Lugia.
So this is where, yeah, we can showcase it.
Alright, is this Rock Slide, is this Heat Crash, or did he actually go for Precipice Blaze? We're going to find out. So here's the Intimidate coming out on the Groudon. Porygon gets Parahax, that's great news. Alright, Lugia gets to recover off first.
They're faster. Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, we are faster than the Groudon. Makes sense. Alright, and there is the Rock Slide, but Lando dodges. I really wish Lugia would have dodged.
It's fine. Yeah, look how little damage it does. I had Multiscale, but you can still get the concept. We know we're faster, and at this point, we Aero Blast and Earthquake. We actually go after... We protect, we Aero Blast Porygon and we protect Lando.
Ooh.
How many more? Because there's no Ice Beam, right?
Yeah.
So we either need to be brave and switch into... I think we can protect this turn around.
I think you can. Alright, we'll do it. Okay, we're going to protect the Lando here. We're going to make him scared. But he actually switches the Groudon, so this actually ends up being a good play. It is the Entei. Alright, so now we know we can Earth Power that slot. What if we just Earthquaked?
Oh, well, Porygon's still got an Ice Beam, right?
That's true. Let's see. He does just go for the Tri-Attack, interestingly enough. This is on to Lugia. Alright. Oh, okay. That's...
I'll take that over Freeze and Powerless.
That's true. Alright, Aeroblast! Ooh, big damage, but not big enough.
Can we check how many turns of Trick Room left?
It should be 2. It should be 1, I'm sorry, because I just checked the previous turn. It is 1 turn of Trick Room.
At this point, we can switch Tapu Feely in. That's a safe switch. Just because I'm afraid of Ice Beam.
Okay.
And in all honesty, Entei doesn't do anything to us, so we can... I would kick Recover. They don't threaten us at the moment. We're burned, so they can't even get a freeze. So there's no reason to Earth Power yet, because they don't threaten us with anything.
Okay.
So I would prefer to take the turn to stall out Trick Room, and then just get Lugia on max HP. they shouldn't do much damage at all, even with their Sacred Fire. And I think we're good.
The thing with the recover is we're going first because we're going to be faster than the Entei slot here. Unless he goes for E-Speed. Oh, Parahex. Alright, so there's our recover. Let's see what the Entei goes for. This could be a Sacred Fire in the Sun. Which...
I don't feel too that much damage, let's see.
Oh, it's Eruption!
Oh, God. We're +1 special defense, it's fine. Unless they crit, yeah.
Alright. Oh, no. He's doing this. Alright, well, Trick Room's gone.
Right. They're not Starfed because they moved after us. So now we can Earth Power because now we're faster than the Entei, right?
Yeah.
Wait. No, they moved after, so they are. Sorry, they could be Starfed, though. That's what I meant to say. Yeah, we Earth Power.
Alright, I hope Lugia can take it.
And you can just nature. Sorry, you can heal Pulse Lugia.
Ooh, I like that. Alright, we're gonna go for it. Alright, Entei going for another Eruption.
Yeah, that's off.
Oh my god, Lugia just tanks it! And there's the Heal Pulse!
So, yeah, that's the whole point of just getting that Calm Mind at the start. It means that the rest of the game... So, we've knocked out Tapu Koko, and Groudon can't do anything to Lugia, and...
we have a Lander in the back too. And there's another Parahax! Hey!
I know this sounds bad, but you should see how many games that you just nuzzle like 3 Pokemon and eventually you win through.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, so I think we're good here, but I never want to rule them out.
Of course not.
They do have Rock Slide, and if I remember, their Groudon is faster, right?
Yeah, we were faster in Trick Room, so now he should be faster than us, unless we're speed tying.
Yeah, which wouldn't happen. At this point, you can just Aero Blast Groudon, and you can let's just get rid of Groudon, and then you. In fact, actually, can you aim for the Porygon? I'll explain why.
Okay. We don't want to recover.
Porygon.
Yep.
Sorry, Earth Power Porygon.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's accuracy.
Ah, yes. We don't want to take a risk here. Okay, and then?
And then switch to Lando.
Ah, good plan.
The only way they can potentially like come back, and even then it's very unlikely, is some sort of like Ice Beam, random Ice Beam into Tapu. Okay. So I want to get the Intimidate. I want to prevent like crits. I think this was just the safest play because now the Groundon's Intimidation as well.
I like this play. This is playing it safe. Alright, there's the Heat Crash. This won't do much to Lugia. We're heavy. Oh, but that actually did a lot.
I think all that fought actually did all honesty, but...
Oh my, Lugia putting in work! Hey! Alright, now it's all my friends are dead syndrome. We didn't lose a single Pokemon.
Yeah, and now you can... the right play is to click Recover, but that's for the sake of speeding this up. Click Aeroblast in Earthquake.
Alright, we'll click Aeroblast, and then now we get to finally do the combo!
That's what we'll be waiting for.
Alright, battle is cancelled! Alright, we're gonna go first. Alright, here comes the Earthquake onto the Groudon. Alright, decent chip. Alright, there's another Heat Crash. Alright. Alright, does decent damage. Alright, but here's the Aeroblast. Can we crit the Groudon? We did. Alright, that's it. Game's over. We'll play it safe. Alright. You said we wouldn't get the chance to do it, but here it is. It's coming in the clutch. Alright, he's going to give us the KO. So Landorus and Lugia taking game 1 against Groudon. How about that?
Yeah. Interestingly, if Aeroblast missed and Heat Crash KO'd in the last turn, then we've got Raichu, Landorus, and Tapu against Groudon, and we would win, but it would be tighter than we'd like.
Okay, so it's the other Calyrex with a Pelipper and a Dragonite, a Mudsdale, and a Primarina. Oh boy.
So Calyrex is awful for us, because even though we're double Intimidate, you can't really switch in Landorus. Okay, so how do we beat this team?
We do need a Finny though, I think. I mean, how do we beat Dragonite?
Dragonite just doesn't do that much damage, like,
Base 130?
Yeah, true, actually. No, I'm not that afraid of...
It's the Orang.
What Pokemon are they actually going to bring? They're going to bring Calyrex.
Calyrex, Oranguru, Trick Room, Protect, and then spam Instruct stuff.
Yeah.
We have Incin though.
Yeah, we do actually start Incin. We start Incin. It feels awful. Incin just stops against this. We start off Incin just stops, and we hard read the fact that they're gonna go all in with Calyrex, Oranguru, Lugia.
Okay.
Raichu
looks okay. It's not amazing. We have 10 seconds.
I wouldn't pick Raichu. I would actually go Tapu.
Okay. Yeah, we need an answer into that Mudsdale and Dragonite here.
Yeah, and Tapu switches in okay against Calyrex as well. So.
That's true. All right, we'll see. We'll figure it out. Yeah. Pelipper and Dragonite.
It sounds like the story of this team, but there's so many bad matchups. Be it Yveltal, be it Shadow Rider, Kyra is a bad matchup as well. Anyway.
Primarina Oranguru, I didn't expect. Oh, is this Hyper Voice spam? Oh no.
Okay, so we don't want Incineroar in, but we do have the Intimidate to start. The Fake Out to start off with. The question is, choice specs. You're right.
Mental Herb. Yeah. It's not great.
No, because Incineroar's a bad thing. I think we switch into
the Lugs. Oh, okay.
I think we have to switch into Tapu, right? Because
that's true.
I've not came across Hyper Voice spam before, but does it do as much damage as?
It's gonna do a chunk, but yeah. And what do you want to try here?
I was gonna try and Nightshade into. It feels so passive. Yeah, we've got Nightshade. We just need to get Incineroar out, and I'm just hoping they protect.
Mm-hmm. All right, Oranguru Primarina. All right, I respect it.
The problem is if we faked out that turn and we cycled that next turn, they know they've got a free Hyper Voice.
This is Hyper Voice. Yep.
Yeah.
And this is Instruct. Unless he Trick Roomed. No, he has to Trick Room first and then Instruct. Yep. Okay. Now we know it's coming.
Yep. So how does Instruct work then? So it will
use the last move used. So he's going to try for. Yeah. We could Pain Split and protect the Feeny.
No, because we'll go faster, right?
The Dusclops? Yes.
Yeah, exactly. So
that's true.
We're not Pain Splitting that much.
Okay.
And we can take 2 Hyper Voices based on the damage, right?
Yes.
So, I think you're right, we do protect though. And I think we Nightshade. Yeah, Primarina again.
Okay. We're gonna try it.
We should survive the 2 Hyper Voices and then we go first next time. This is all good theory here.
Alright, so there's another Nightshade. That doesn't bring it in range yet. So there's the first Hyper Voice. Okay, we are going to live one more. And there's the Instruct. So now would be the ideal Pain Split.
Yep. And if they're smart, they protect their Oranguru.
Unless he crits right here. So Dusclops, please live. Dusclops lives. Alright, now, is he smart and does he click Protect? He might not. He doesn't know we have Pain Split, so...
or Dusclops when Pain Split. But you're right, that's the only choice. We Pain Split onto thing, and we Moonblast on the right-hand side.
Alright, we're gonna hope for the best here. This is our best play. Alright, Dusclops. Please don't protect. Don't protect Oranguru. Yeah! There you go. See, who needs Protect in VGC? There's another Hyper Voice.
This will still get the KO, the double KO. Or will it?
I think Dusclops is gonna barely live.
Yeah, I think also 90 HP, so...
Dusclops lives!
Yep.
Alright, Moonblast. Is this enough? Are we modest?
They've got good special defense. No, I didn't think it'd get the KO.
But he specs. He can't protect.
Oh yeah. So we've got 3 Nightshade. Does Oranguru run any offensive moves?
Foul play, psychic.
This feels a bit dangerous, but I think we do Nightshade and we try Heal Pulse.
Okay.
Onto the Scots. Yeah.
I'm down for it.
So obviously, like their best play is just to attack on Oranguru.
Let's see. No, he just gives us the Preem.
Yep.
Alright, let's see what he does.
And the trick rooms are central almost over.
Alright, see, there's the foul play.
Yeah.
Alright, so there goes our heal play.
The trick rooms over. I feel like it should be it.
I think there's one more turn, I want to say. I don't know. I literally just looked at the screen and then I missed it.
We start off with Lugia.
Okay.
And then we switch in the Incin
if it's Calyrex.
Yeah.
Alright,
I don't think they're that brave to call a high horsepower into that slot because you look pretty stupid if you miss.
Dragonite?
Oh.
Wait, Trick Room turns. One turn.
Does Dragonite run anything that we should be afraid of?
Rock Slide?
I'm not afraid of that.
Okay.
So we click Tapu Feeding, got 1 turn of Trick Room. Instruct doesn't work anymore, right?
Correct.
Okay, so we can actually just Moonblast into the Calyrex slot.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Dragonite slot. Yeah,
okay.
So Moonblast into that.
Okay.
And we can Aeroblast, but I just know that I'm the regret that we don't have weakness policy. We Aeroblast. Because Carmine does nothing against Calyrex anyway.
On the Dragonite?
Yeah, onto Dragonite. We'll try and get the... What are you... Oh. Yeah, you're right, sorry, I was just being an idiot.
Oh! He protected that slot! Did he double protect? Oh, he has dual wing beat. Alright, he wants to break our multi-scale.
Yeah, but that's fine.
Yeah, I'm fine with this. Alright, Moonblast. Dragonite's not gonna like this. He has inner focus. Let's see. Aeroblast.
You hit, but it won't hit KO because that's actually fine because I want to actually now the Oranguru is protected. You now go into that slot, and we just know that their best move was dual wing beat.
Extreme speed is another one.
Yeah, but the fact that he clicked dual wing beat, I'm not overly worried.
Okay.
At this point, I'm very paranoid of not getting the KO onto.
You want to double the slot?
Yeah, I want to double the slot, Moonblast, and then yeah.
And Aeroblast.
Yeah. Well, I don't feel we're that unlucky to miss.
Alright, let's see it. Dragonite, show me the protect. He didn't protect. Alright, can I get a crit? We get to... Oh, what? No, Lugia, why aren't you modest? Okay, we're faster. Oh. Alright, so the thing is, if he brings in the Calyrex, we have the Incin for Intimidate spam now.
Yep.
Alright, he just dual wing beats again. Oh, that does a lot. Oh, he crit. Alright, we'll take one more. Okay, we're in a decent position. Decent.
So now we they're gonna trick room, aren't they?
Why? Oh yeah.
Yeah,
maybe.
And our multi-scale's broken.
That's true.
What I want to say is, I don't think we survived the dual wing beat. So with Tapu Fini, what's that in Sin's HP?
Full.
Anyway, yeah, full. With Tapu Fini, the best bet is actually to protect.
Okay.
And get the leftovers recovery.
Okay.
Because we're not surviving dual wing beat, you see.
Okay. Yeah, I agree.
And then we switch in Sin, and we get the Intimidate.
Remember, Dragonite is inner focus.
Yeah, it's for the
Calyrex. Okay, I got you. That's fair. Alright. So at least now we can try and cycle.
Yeah, and if they Trick Room now, then we've got a KO onto the Dragonite through Moonblast.
That's true. Alright, Fini protects. Does the Dragonite protect? No protect. He does go for the E-Speed like I thought he would have. So E-Speed and dual wing beat. He does go for the Regieleki. Yeah, he wanted the kill on the Lugia.
Yep.
which I don't think it would have killed anyway.
Not anymore at -1.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's Life Orb.
Okay, that's interesting.
Alright. So we'll get some recovery now.
Yeah, I got a feeling like
We have Fake Out. Yeah. I think we can kill the Dragonite. I mean, yeah. We Fake Out the Calyrex and then Moonblast that thing.
Okay, yep, Fake Out. And then Moonblast into the oh wait, so you're doubling into the Dragonite?
No. I'm faking out the Calyrex. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah. That's, I thought you were going for it, and then I thought you said Fake Out with the Fake Out Dragonite. I was like, I wouldn't risk it.
He has yet to show Protect. Oh my god! Oh, he double protected. Okay.
We get the leftovers recovery.
Yes. Alright, so he has E-Speed, Protect, Dual Wing Beat.
And then Life Orbs onto the Calyrex, right?
Yeah. Oh, that would have been a great turn to get Lugia.
Yeah. I think what we do now is we Moonblast into the Dragonite slot. I don't think Dual Wing Beat will KO now.
No, it won't.
We actually have to play a bit more aggressively, and I think we just Flare Blitz into the Calyrex slot.
Okay. That's fine by me.
The problem is that Calyrex is the monster, so... Oh, we're faster than Dragonite!
Yes. He's slower.
Okay.
Alright, goodbye Dragonite. Now it's essentially a 3-on-1.
Yeah, but we just need to be careful not to get them and, KO onto, Tapu Feed.
Burn would be great.
That's fine. That's fine.
Alright.
I didn't realise they do that much damage. They might avoid horsepower. Yeah,
that's true. That's fine, but we live anyway.
You survive, yeah. So we can...
Oh, he's gonna... Yeah.
What we do now, actually,
he can't kill.
Yeah, there is no way out for them for this. Okay, that's fine. I was just about to say you can click Heal Pulse.
No, we're ending this. So Lugia didn't need to come this game. It was the partners to close this one out. Battle was cancelled. We'll take the dub.
Did we use Lugia at all in that one?
We did.
No.
Yveltal. Ah, that's another bad one.
Yeah, it's funny actually. With the Lugia team, there are a lot of just bad matchups.
And then there's an Umbreon.
Umbreon, and especially since Umbreon was foul play.
Or Snarl, yeah.
Yep. So they're definitely bringing Yveltal and Umbreon, I think.
I think everything here has something against Lugia. Electric, and Triple Axle, Ice Beam, Crunch. This is not a good matchup for Lugia.
Yeah, Psychic Flying's not particularly good. We start off with Raichu.
Okay, for the Regieleki, yes. Could have Gastrodon, that's fine.
Yep. And funny enough, we don't even want to be tricked with us. It's such a difficult battle, this one. It feels weird, but we actually start with Raichu and Incin, which I never like leading. I feel like we've got to bring Lugia in the back, but when can you get Lugia set up? Yeah, so we're going to bring Lugia because it's unrestricted, but it just feels like a bad matchup. And then we do bring Lando.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll bring Lando.
Alright, so we have a Raichu and a Lando against a Regieleki. I don't think he brings that. But we'll see.
I think if they bring Yveltal, they bring Umbreon. I would probably lead with Umbreon.
Yep.
And then I was thinking Aleki they won't bring, but I'm actually just using Raichu for the nuzzle. And I would probably bring Tsareena. Okay, they do both of them.
Oh boy. Oh, bull. Yeah. Remember, Umbreon benefits from the aura, but so do we.
Interesting. Yeah, you're right. They've got the plethora. We nuzzle into Umbreon.
Ooh, okay. You want to nuzzle the Umbreon.
We fake out into the Yveltal because they've got potentially a Tsareena in the back, so I don't want to just do anything like greedy, like a double fake out for any reason.
Okay, he actually is Protect Yveltal, which means he's not AV.
Yep.
So it could be Weakness Policy or Life Orb, potentially. Alright, there's the Nuzzle.
Yeah.
Paralysis. Alright. No foul play, there it is. We know it has it. Oof.
Ooh, this is a lot of damage.
Leftovers.
Even more annoying. we click Snarl, but to be honest, I don't actually know how we get rid of Umbreon.
Maybe we don't. We have a Lando, but it's not great.
No, there's no easy matchup into the Umbreon. I'll be honest, I've never actually came across one in well, we do nuzzle into Yveltal and hope it's not weakness policy, and then we do Snarl.
Okay.
Did Umbreon go before? Oh, we don't know. I'm just wondering. Yeah, we click Snarl.
All right. Let's see if we can force a switch. Yep.
Okay.
It's Gastrodon. Okay, so that's gonna take a Snarl.
Yep. All
right.
Take a nuzzle.
Yeah, he has to bring the Gastrodon. There's no doubt about it. But the wrong one dodged. So of course we're gonna miss a Snarl. Which means Raichu goes down here if he gets off the foul play, which he does.
Yeah, there we go. Might not do. They don't get the aura anymore.
It did. Okay, so we can't proc our weakness policy anymore. Unless he foul plays first.
They will proc our weakness policy anyway. The real bad matchup is actually just the Umbreon. I actually don't know how we get rid of it.
Double U-turn.
Yeah, I was actually thinking, do we just U-turn? We go before it.
Yeah.
So, what's the bet? Okay, we try it. We actually try it. Try Landorus. I'm going to try something stupid here.
Okay.
We're going to try U-turning Landorus in. And that will bring Lugia in to take the foul play.
Okay.
Which won't KO because we don't have weakness policy activated and we've got Multiscale. And then we can try an Aeroblast the next turn. Yep, do that.
And then?
And
you want to Snarl or U-turn it?
Snarl.
Okay. Oh man, what a matchup! We brought everything that's that's perfect. Okay, that's fine by me. All right, the U-turn is this big damage.
No.
That's not bad.
Yeah, that's not bad.
That's not bad.
And then I think they would foul play into that slot, right?
We'll see. Yeah, because we're Lando, we're a physical attacker.
Yep.
All right.
And then we need an Aeroblast tag.
Snarl. Okay.
That's the noise I was making as well.
Oh, we got the Parahacks.
Okay. We do, but now I'm a bit worried about... Oh, wait, they don't activate our weakness policy anyway. Okay, so we're fine. We Aeroblast into... what's their switches in? In fact, we do Aeroblast. Yeah.
They have an Yveltal.
Yep, so we do Aeroblast.
Into the Gastro slot?
No, I think we need to get rid of Umbreon.
That's true.
Umbreon. And then we Flare Blitz Umbreon as well. We just go and we just have to go for the KO.
That's not as much damage as U-turn, though.
I think Flare Blitz will do. What's...
120? I mean, 110?
Okay,
we'll actually, this will do more. Yeah.
Flare Blitz will do more. Yeah, I prefer to go for the KO, yeah.
Okay, let's go for it.
Because either that or...
We need a crit. That didn't look like a crit.
No.
Maybe this will be a crit. Insane! Why? Oh man. Oh, he called the switch. Yeah, he called the switch. Wait. We can still kill it.
Wait.
He wished.
What does wish do again?
It heals. It heals. Yeah, but not yet. Not immediately.
Okay. I guess I don't really protect. Did we play green and Calm Mind and Flare Blitz into the Umbreon slot?
I mean, we could.
Yeah, Calm Mind.
Okay, and then just do this.
Yeah, Flare Blitz.
Because he's ice beaming that slot. Let's see it. Oh, yes, protect! Oh my god. Alright, but we did Calm Mind.
Yeah. I'm glad we didn't.
VGC? Who runs Protect in VGC? I'm just kidding, guys.
Who runs Wish?
Oh, man. Wish and Protect? So he has Wish, Protect, Foul Play, and what's the other move?
Yeah. So that Earth Power is gold.
That did way too much damage.
Yeah.
Alright, and now he just heals it. Alright, but we can U-turn it. He doesn't know we have U-turn yet.
Yeah, and yeah, that's true. And they should Earth Power into this slot now. Unless they Ice Beam.
I mean, that's true.
We Aero Blast, and I think we U-turn. This time we're +1, so I feel a bit better about our odds. Still not great.
Yeah, because he knows we're just ignoring the Gastrodon. Alright, big Aero Blast. Incin, please kill. Incin.
This won't knock out.
Oh, okay, thank God. Alright, but... Oh, we got the... It didn't matter! It didn't matter! It didn't matter! Alright, now does he Ice Beam or does he Earth Power?
Ice Beam, but,
I mean, we don't have a choice. Oh no, this is not gonna go well. Please!
Ice Beam because the HP is so low.
Please Earth Power. Please Earth Power.
Look at the Ice Beam. I would Ice Beam.
No. Don't jinx it. Yes!
Okay. We're back in the game.
Alright, sort of. Sort of.
We're +1 on Lugia.
Yes.
We've got Yveltal.
Tsareena, okay. Alright, but does it have an ice move? We can intimidate it, but we're gonna lose the instant if we do. We don't need it? Okay.
No. I think...
You can Air Blast it. You want to Calm Mind?
I think we could.
I mean, if he has triple axle, he breaks our multiscale.
Yeah. And you're right, it does a lot of damage. I want to click Calm Mind and Protect.
Okay, you want to scout in, huh? Hey, I'm down for that.
Well, if they triple axle and Ice Beam into the other spot, they did switch out. I thought they might switch out for the impending earthquake.
Alright, let's see what he does. Alright. Is this triple axle?
If they triple axle,
it is triple axle. Ooh, the Protect.
Alright, okay.
Did he Ice Beam? Oh, wait, what?
Yeah,
oh, he called the swap. Oh, he played it safe. He called the swap, and just in case.
No, because not many Landos will Protect. At this point, we're actually in a good position. We can Aero Blast Tsareena, and I think we Earthquake at this point.
Yeah, we have to, yeah.
No.
Alright. This is gonna do big damage. Does he switch?
I would. I suppose he did switch out.
Wow. I mean, he just doesn't care. He wants to just remove the Lando. Alright, that's pretty good damage. Is this enough to kill Tsareena?
Yeah, 100%.
Oh my God! Oh, why?
That feels bad.
Oh, all that work. Are you kidding me? What is our accuracy? 95?
Yeah, 95.
Oh my God.
And we're going to get an Ice Beam as well.
Oh.
Which will get the KO. We can't fake out. So, funny enough, what we need is we need Incineroar, and obviously that's already...
That won the game. That sucks. Maybe. I guess we have to recover?
Yeah, we have to...
Do we?
No, the problem is... No, we actually Aero Blast into Tsareena.
Okay.
Because I'm hoping +2 defense keeps us alive against the Yveltal for a bit.
Okay.
And then we fight... we need to lower Gastrodon. We just need to lower the damage so Lugia can recover off.
Alright. This time we connect. I would have loved this last turn, man. Oh, why Lugia? Please Earth Power. Oh, we're faster!
Yeah, of course, it's Gastrodon, yeah.
Okay. Crit! Another crit! Alright.
I would have preferred the Aero Blast hitting.
He did Earth Power. Okay. What, can we take it? No. Alright. Alright, this is interesting now. Because...
Can you check? Are we +4 on Lugia?
Yes. We got 2 Calm Mind boosts.
They're not AV'd, are they?
They're not AV.
Aero Blast should get the KO. It's +4. So we just need to...
But are we faster?
That's the thing, I don't know. If
what's our speed?
We're running low speed. So if they're running like say 60, 70 speed investment?
I would say he's faster than Kyogre. Are we faster than Kyogre?
No, we're not faster than Kyogre. But we don't have any choice, Mark, because they're going to go over.
Yeah.
We have to try and get the KO.
Okay.
Unless they protect. No, let's pick Aero Blast.
Into the Yveltal.
Do we protect to protect?
It's you got 10 seconds.
Aeroblast Yveltal, but if they protect...
No.
I would protect...
Oh no! Yes, foul play. Yeah, that ends it.
Okay.
And he's faster.
Oh,
I can't believe Lugia missed the Aeroblast on Tsareena.
If that had hit...
We keep the Lando. Yeah.
We would have been on max HP on Lugia because we would
Yeah.
have taken the triple axle. And then, not only that, but their Yveltal comes in on the same turn our Incineroar here is, so we've got free fake out.
That's true.
So well, you know, it's always easy to blame RNG and stuff, but I think that one really matters.
Oh, that's a tough one. It is Calyrex-Shadow Rider with probably Dark Urshifu, and there is a Tapu Lele.
Tapu Lele, so this is overall just not a very fun looking matchup.
Two Dark types. Dark type and a Ghost type, I should say. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not good.
We're gonna... This is gonna sound stupid, by the way, but we start Incineroar Dusclops.
Yeah.
Yep.
I agree.
And the point is that, yeah, we just try to get Trick Room up. And then we have to have Lugia in the back, but... And then the question is, do we want... Like, what Pokemon do you think we're bringing? They're bringing Shadow Rider at some point. I would bring the Urshifu if it's dark.
Yeah.
I would probably go Whimsicott rather than Tapu.
He probably has the Psychic Terrain to stop Fake Out, because we have two Fake Outers. So Whimsicott Lele could be a lead with Calyrex in the back, and then Urshifu.
In the back.
Yeah.
Whimsicott Lele is not a threatening lead.
I don't think he brings the Yveltal or the Rillaboom. The Rillaboom gets blasted by Lugia, and Yveltal is not good against Raichu and Lando. I think he brings the top 4.
Okay. In which case, we need Tapu Fini to override the terrain, potentially.
Okay. Let's see it. Did we call it right?
If they stop Whimsicott and Shadow Rider, it's a game of chicken where if they click Helping Hand, Astral Barrage...
They don't run Helping Hand that much anymore.
Yeah, exactly. So it's one of those things, if they're running it, great. If they could be running Taunt, they could be running Encore.
Okay.
Yeah, so...
Encore would be the tech.
Yep, so we switch out just after the first move. But we start off...
Now, would he switch the Calyrex for the Whimsicott and then Encore or Dusclops? Because, you know, we see the Fake Out. Oh!
So they can't... Should I tell you what's interesting? If they click Helping Hand, that will do a lot of damage.
Okay.
We click Snarl.
Of course.
Because at least we get the guaranteed chip and we click Chip Room.
Alright.
And it's honestly, it's just dependent on, you know...
Yeah, we could always switch it out next turn if he Encores. Okay, so this is probably the Lele, like I thought he would. Yep. Alright, so that tells me... Alright, so he's got 3, and it's probably Urshifu in the back, the top 4.
Yep.
Alright, so the Snarl is going to be good here.
Yep.
Alright. Now, he could be really funny and have Trick Room Whimsicott. But he just taunts instead. But he actually forgets that Psychic Terrain blocks his own taunt. Okay, so, we'll take it.
I'll take that.
I'll take it.
And then, you know what? They can't actually Encore us either.
No. An easy eject button.
Yeah. They can't Encore us because of the same... Yeah, same mechanic.
Alright, what does he bring in? Oh, it's still Calyrex.
But we set up Trick Room, right? So we just click Snarl. Funny enough, they can try and stall out our Trick Room, but I think Snarl does so much damage onto Calyrex, they don't really have that as an option.
That's true. And we just Nightshade stuff.
Yeah, we just click Snarl and Nightshade the Tapu.
I mean, he probably has Protect, but, you know, I mean... I'm talking about the Calyrex, yeah.
Yeah, the reason I told you to press Snarl and Nightshade the Tapu Lele first is because we're not going to get the KO even if we Nightshade the Calyrex slot next turn. So we might as well just split the damage and then we try to... If they stay in, we go for the KO. By the way, the Calyrex doesn't get a KO onto the slot.
Okay. Oh, he has a Rillaboom! Okay.
So
Alright, well, they did bring it. So no Urshifu. That's good news for Lugia.
Could be the water issue, I guess, but yeah, judging by team, I would have went for Dark. So Nightshade.
Alright, there's the chip.
So their Tapu Lele. Oh, why do we miss it often?
I don't know.
Tapu Lele is -2 now.
Yes. D-Gleam, that shouldn't do much, even if it specs. Yeah, we chipped that. Now, the Rillaboom has Fake Out again. Oh, Fake Out in general.
We switch in Lugia, because the key thing is they're trying to stall out Trick Room.
Yep.
Wait, let's just think about this. They've got Fake Out. Do we want Lugia in? How many turns of Trick Room? 2 turns left, right?
3. He doesn't have the best of switch-ins for this Flare Blitz, but he's gonna Fake Out.
Yeah, we're gonna switch to Lugia, and then we Nightshade the Lulu slot again. The problem I'm worried about is obviously, Nightshade. We need the
Which, okay.
The thing I'm worried about is that they might.
What?
Like,
okay.
I'll take the win. It was.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are now in the Pokepaste section of the video, and we got 3 dubs with Lugia. Very impressive squad we got here from RandomGamingVGC. So, talk to us about Lugia. You started with Lugia. Of all restricted, you picked Lugia, and then, first of all, why? And then, how did you build the rest of the team?
To be honest, cutting a long story short, everyone at the start of Series 10 were using, the big 4 Kyogre, Zacian, Shadow Rider, and Xerneas. So I didn't want to make any teams essentially using those ones. So I started just working my way around. And honestly, it's just like throw things in a wall and see what happens. So let's start with Lugia. And let's be straight. I probably said it during our matches, but Lugia does not have many good matchups. Like, Yveltal stomps it, it's not particularly good against Xerneas, Zacian, Kyogre, Shadow Rider does well. Calyrex-Ice does well against it as well. So it didn't feel great to start off with, but I thought, let's see what we can do. So firstly, Lugia doesn't do much damage. So
yeah, we're calm.
Yeah, exactly. So slap a weakness policy on it, put Calm Mind, and the theory of this team is we're actually trying to play the slightly slower game, which is why we've got Double Intimidate, we've got U-turns out, we've got double Fake Out through Raichu and Incineroar, Nuzzle. So a lot of this is just getting Lugia set up, and if Lugia gets a couple of Calm Minds up against the correct team, then essentially it does well again. It suddenly turns bad matchups into good matchups. You can do fine against Xerneas, Shadow Rider, etc. At +2, but you just kind of need to get to the board position where you can get to that. So that's why Lugia isn't max special attack, which is frustrating when we miss out on KOs by like 2 HP. And I went on the bulky side. The EVs, without being too fancy, because we're Calm Minding, I made sure special attack and special defense were even numbers. I made sure the HP was at an even number to get the max out of recovery and heal pulse. So there's a lot of like minor tweaks like that, but the overall premise was invest in defense, keep it alive, Calm Mind to victory. And the reason why it only has a bit of defense investment is because once again we're running Double Intimidate, so against the Zacian matchup it actually goes pretty easy because you've got a lot of threat to it, especially with Earth Power. So I started off with Lugia, and then I built, Raichu covers for the electric weakness, and also is just generally, I think, a quite strong Pokemon with things like Brutal Swing, Nuzzle, Speed Control from Electro Web, Double Intimidate, Incineroar, Landorus. The interesting thing about the Incineroar is I ran AV, and technically I've run a lot of calculations, and if the berry activates, Sticky Berry and Citrus Berry are almost always better than the Salt Vest, right? Very few exceptions, and it allows you to run Parting Shot, etc. But the problem is that berries don't work against Calyrex-Shadow, and this was my main counter to Calyrex-Shadow. So Assault Vest is essentially my only good counter to Shadow Rider. That and trying to get Trick Room set up. So that's why I ran AEV. Trying to think what else to talk about. Tapu Fini, I ran bulky set. I actually originally didn't run Moonblast. I actually ran Taunt. because I wanted Taunt on the team because I think it's a good move in general, and it covers so many situations. But then not running Moonblast felt bad as well. So if I was to drop anything, I could maybe drop Nature's Madness or something. But overall, it's kind of the thing where if you play one game, you think, oh, I really missed Taunt. You play another game and you think, oh, I really wish I had Nature's Madness there. And so it's a bit hit and miss. Landorus, I mentioned this for the double Intimidate. I went physical because you will notice this team doesn't really have many threats. We've got one special threat through Lugia, so I wanted to balance it out with essentially a physical threat. And Earthquake, Rock Slide. Earthquake has some synergies with Lugia, obviously, but watch out for the rest of your team. And then Rock Slide, U-Turn, Protect are pretty standard moves. Not many people expect Landorus to run Protect, which is kind of why I did it. I'm a big let's slap on Protect on as many Pokemon as possible, because I just think it's a great move in general. And then the last Pokemon I'll talk about is Dusclops, because I think when you first saw this team, you said, oh, you like everything apart from the Dusclops, right?
Yeah.
So, Dusclops, I put it in, it's my favourite Pokemon, and I was messing around a lot with other Pokemon, so I tried Cobalion Volt Switch to activate my weakness policy on Lugia, right? So, Cobalion would activate weakness policy, then you would switch in something like Incineroar for Intimidate and Fake Up Pressure, and you get rolling, right? It sounds good on paper, but Cobalion was just a bad Pokemon. It got stopped by Xerneas, it couldn't threaten one-hit KO on Xerneas, so I wanted another Xerneas counter, and the way Dusclops works is that most people, when I started running it, weren't expecting Haze. So they Geomancy, they start off Volcarona Xerneas, for example, because they don't see any way to stop Geomancy. You Trick Room turn 1, you Haze turn 2, and then you're laughing because and I think that hasn't won me every Xerneas matchup, but it wins me a good 60% of the matchup straight away from turn 1 and 2. So yeah, like in the end, it's a difficult team to navigate because Lugia won't win games by itself, and it requires a lot of setup. But I like playing it. I enjoy it. I climb, I win, I play in a few like weekly ladder tournaments. I generally do quite well. But overall, it's a fun team to use.
I mean, yeah, you saw in the Dragonite Calyrex game where Lugia came out to play for one turn. It was actually the rest of the squad that did the job. Like the Feeny and the Dusclops is actually what won that game, believe it or not. The Incin and and everyone else, they were there. But in the first game, yeah, Lugia got all the Calm Mind boosts, and it did enough damage where, yeah, it was hard to beat. So now let's talk about the EV spreads here. So what is this EV spread for Lugia?
Yeah, so Lugia, as I mentioned, look, I was trying to hit even numbers for the special defense, special attack, and HP numbers. The special defense, because I ran Calm to boost the special defense nature, I wanted to hit that, I don't know what you call it, but you know that sweet spot when
the bump.
It goes up, yeah, it bumps up twice. So essentially that's what we hit. And I was, look, a lot of Lugia has good base speed, so it is tempting to put more into speed and to outspeed a lot of the other restricted. But that's not the gameplay here. The gameplay is for Lugia to survive. Especially with weakness policy, sometimes you actually want to go second. So Lugia is trying to survive and maintain board position. Where essentially I didn't feel like I wanted to invest in too much speed. Like with special attack, most of the time when I play Lugia, I can, some games where I hit +5 without trying to like flex on them. I was like, okay, they have no threat to Lugia. I'll get them to +5 and then I'll arrow blast them if it hits.
Fair.
The Raichu, nothing exciting. We're running Focus Sash, so I could have maybe maxed special attack, but I find that quite often actually the HP allows me to survive. The only reason I went 12 special attack is to get it to a once again it's just to get into an even number, so that when you do get the lightning rod boost, it slightly boosts your electro weapon. Like it's a tiny thing, right? We're talking about like tiny changes, but yeah, it's just to make that tweak.
Fair.
Incineroar.
That looks like for Mienshao close combat.
Yeah, essentially it survives because you can run AV, you can run more defense, which helps with Zacian,
Yep.
close combat, and also Mienshao, so you're right to survive it comfortably. The 12 speed is to actually outspeed just other Incineroars or base speed 60 Pokemon. So, yeah, I know you know your EVs.
Not mine. I run 95 speed on my Incin.
Well, that's the thing. There was this point where every Incin was doing speed creep, so
Yep.
4252 Incin. I just thought, I'm not going to play that game, but I am just going to do that slight tweak that will outspeed. I think probably, if I were to guess, like a good like 40-50% of the Incineroars will be running like 4 speed. So yeah, that's just to outspeed that. And then, as I said, the defense investment was to help with the close combats that it will face. Tapu Phoebe, once again, to hit the sweet spot on the calm nature. But other than that, the defense, if I remember right...
Is that for Rillaboom?
I need to double check because I don't think it survives a max attack Rillaboom. But I felt it was a lot of investment for that. So it will probably, if I'm correct in my calculation, it will quite comfortably survive after Intimidate. But I was trying to remember the exact numbers. But it was something along with the Rillaboom and Tsareena calcs.
I think it'll survive the Grassy Glide because you're removing the terrain with the Misty Surge, correct?
Yeah, actually, that's a good point as well. I wasn't even thinking about that, but I just remember that when I was doing the calc, I wanted enough defense investment to survive. I think it might even be Tsareena as well.
Okay.
Because when I first
Power
played, Tsareena was very popular. Yep.
All right, Lando looks 252. Oh, I'm sorry. Were you still talking about the Fini?
No. Landorus, you're right, very standard. The only reason I ran Lomberry, I forgot to mention that earlier, was because Amoonguss was around a lot, and it was just to have another option against that, because obviously I don't get the terrain.
Yep.
The Dusclops, I run a lot of Dusclops, and a lot of Dusclops builds. It is one of my favourite Pokemon. This one was, interestingly, it's a weird calculation. The special defense allows it to survive Astral Barrage comfortably, but you're never really going to survive a Helping Hand Astral Barrage. But what it does is it allows you to survive Astral Barrage, Trick Room, Pain Split the majority of Pokemon, and survive the second Astral Barrage.
Ooh, okay. I like that. I respect that.
Yeah, it's tricky because it depends on what Pokemon you Pain Split and what their stat is, obviously, and it also depends on damage rolls. So it's not like 100% count. You know, if you Pain Split and they switch into the Shed Ninja, obviously that's going to look bad for you, right? So it is a strategic decision rather than be good for every matchup. But overall, once again, I'm running double Intimidate, right? My lead with Dusclops is often Incineroar, so special defense makes sense.
Fair. Hey, I mean, overall, the EVs are pretty good, and no complaints from me. If it were my preference, I would just go Modest Lugia, but hey, Calm Lugia on this kind of team is totally fine. So, now, ladies and gentlemen, well, first of all, Random Gaming VGC, once again, thanks for explaining the EV spread. Now, let's take a look at the rental code where you too can try out this Lugia team. And there it is, folks. There is Random Gaming VGC's Lugia squad. It was a great one to pilot on the ladder. Dusclops came in, did some work, and everyone else, we use all 6 Pokemon in all our games, so that's how you know the team is very, very flexible and consistent, and one of the better Lugia squads if you had to run one in Series 10 at this point in the 3-month circuit. So, Random Gaming, once again, thanks for joining us on the channel. Well, one question here that we have, is there anything else on the team that you would change currently?
Good question, because Lugia is hard to build around, so I think when you play this team, you kind of have to realise that you're not going to win 100% of your games, and it's like, yeah, when you do win, it feels good though. And I have like made slight tweaks, but they're kind of like preference ones. So the only ones I can really think of is Tapu Fini. I'd be toying around with running Taunt. I'd be toying around with running Reflect, maybe.
Okay.
Because just to boost the the defense side of things. But overall, in all honesty, I'm fairly happy with it. Like a lot of the things that we're talking about is like just changing one item here, changing one move here, rather than removing any Pokemon entirely. Like I could have perhaps used more meta Pokemon like Rillaboom, Regieleki, etc. But I wasn't really trying to aim for that with this type of team. I was just hoping to like try out something. You know, I know I've got Incineroar, but Dusclops, Raichu, you don't see them that often these days, and I just wanted to enjoy it. So I wouldn't make any major like get rid of Dusclops or get rid of Raichu or anything like that, because that's what I think makes this team fun.
You want to know what I would try and do?
Sure.
Just so that there's another way to proc the policy, I would do Brutal Swing Landorus. So this way, yeah, that's another one. And then you still have another dark move into Calyrex. Not that you might need it, but then again, Raichu and Incin might not be enough. So having that on the Lando could help. And then I would even, like, if not that, maybe Screen's Grimmsnarl set. And then you could even, if you want, Sucker Punch your own Lugia. And then proc the policy that way. But that's me.
Yeah, no, I think it's good to point out that it's interesting. Should I tell you one thing that I had been thinking about, but I never got around to?
So Stack Attack is another one. Yeah, go ahead.
Getting rid of Brutal Swing on Raichu, and I'm going to tell you why. Because Lugia doesn't really go down unless it's got its weakness policy activated. So, unless it's something like Vacian plus 1 Behemoth Blade, Lugia is actually quite hard to remove unless you're spamming super effective attack. So I can't remember from the games we played, but I feel like how often did we activate our own weakness policy?
We did in the first game, but I don't know if that was us. I can't remember.
Yeah, and I guess my point is that, oh, by the way, it makes sense, right? You want as many reasons to many ways to activate your weakness policy as possible. But I just started thinking more and more is that Lugia, they do it for you most of the game. So,
yes.
It's actually interesting, actually. I might try both. I might try and really hard push the weakness policy, or I might try and, let's just, slow it down even more. And you can give Raichu, I don't know, something like Eerie Impulse or Charm. Yeah, something really, annoying to deal with. And then try and play it around that way. But I'll tweak it around, but I think it's a good shout from you.
All right. And, ladies and gentlemen, once again, if you want to use this Lugia squad, feel free, because now is the time in Series 10. At this point, you might as well give it a go. Random Gaming VGC, once again, thanks for joining us on the channel. Where can the viewers find you?
Well, funny enough, I have my YouTube channel, so please do type, Random Gaming, one word, space VGC. I'm sure you can do something in the description below, actually, rather than me trying to call it out. But yeah, just check out my YouTube. I'm a busy guy, I'm a family man, and I do try and do as much Pokemon content in my spare time as possible. So yeah, if you can support me, really appreciate it. And thanks for having me. It's been a great experience and great trying to get through the battles together.
Yeah, we were trying to coordinate a time difference because he's in the UK, I'm in America, so we finally got it going. But very much appreciated. So thanks again for coming in, and for those watching, we'll be back with yet another Series 10 squad. We're almost done with all the restricted, so stay tuned. Have a good one.